Well, I'm always trying to think of ways to get people to undivide, and sometimes we have to start with ourselves to do it. And something I've studied quite a bit in the last few years is utilizing the subconscious. It's, I guess, it's been written about for a long time. I mean, some of the books I've read are written by people, people from the early 1900s. I'm sure it was before that, that people realized what was going on there. The subconscious is very powerful. I don't know if you've ever done anything that you didn't want to do or say something you didn't want to say, and then you did that and look back, why did I do that? I really didn't want to. Well, that's kind of how the subconscious operates. You had something back there that was festering, I guess, and or was planted. I guess that's a better word. Planted in your subconscious, and it just came out, and you just did it, and then you didn't really want to, but it was there. It was back there, and there's a lot written on this. There's a lot written on this and the law of attraction, and the two kind of go hand in hand. Basically, we are what we think. We need to keep a clean heart, because if we don't keep a clean heart, then what happens is that example I just gave you. You end up doing something you don't really want to do, and you don't even realize you did it until after you did it, and then you feel bad about it. I've done it several times. I'm sure a lot of people have. It's kind of natural. I mean, basically, what happened is, oh boy, I better apologize for that. Well, so we need to be mindful of how we talk, because just talking, just the words coming out of our mouth, is affecting our subconscious. It's planting seeds in there. It's that's how a lot of it happens. And by keeping a clean heart, we're keeping the bad out of our subconscious. We need to be mindful how we talk. Another thing that helps is visualization. It's good to kind of think backwards. Like if you have something you want or something you want to accomplish, think of yourself as already having it. And then, you kind of look backwards as the steps to it. But by thinking that you have it already, you're planting that in your subconscious. And it allows you to be much more successful. I've done it, and it's helped me. I mean, I have done things that I didn't think I could do just because I kind of pictured myself having done it. And it may have taken a while, or something I wanted. I pictured I had it already, and I kept, you can't just like picture it and think it's going to happen, but you got to kind of visualize it and believe it. It's not just, hey, yeah, I can do this. It's, you got to kind of believe it. It's it's not just as simple as picture in your head, but in any case, it does work. I mean, if you take it seriously. And in any way, that part of all this is another way of accomplishing, meeting and getting around people and hoping you can have a positive effect on them. And it's another way of eliminating the divide in our country. I mean, we have to do whatever we can to eliminate the divide in our country. This is just another method for me. And I think it helps. It's just another avenue. So it's just you get that law of attraction going, and it affects other people, and it's like I said, another step towards ending the division and helping yourself in the process. I just hope everybody thinks about it, because it does work. It does work. I've done a lot of research on it, and I've practiced it. Sometimes it's hard to practice. Sometimes things slip by. The bad things get back in the subconscious, but you got to stay mindful of it. And if you do stay mindful of it, and mindful of what you think in your heart, and you don't want to wish bad on anybody, because that comes out. That's what comes out that you don't want to come out. You just slightly think bad things, and they get in there, and that's how bad things happen. Even though you're not going to do it, you're putting seeds in that subconscious that you don't want to do. You want to just try to keep nice, good thoughts, and peaceful thoughts, and good-hearted thoughts. You don't want to wish anything bad on anybody, even no matter how bad you don't like them. You don't want to do it, because it will have a bad effect on your subconscious. In any case, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. I got a 4th subscriber. I'm kind of proud of that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's better than what I had yesterday. I had 3. Now I got 4. Anyway, thanks for listening.